running from tomorrow with his video log. With humans extinct in the future, he chronicles gaming culture. That's a word from our friend Morris. It goes for applause, no chorus. Like ice at the burn of Morris. It's Morris the Frog.
Hello, my name is Morris, and this is my 60-second review of Akuji the Heartless, released in 1999 on PlayStation and developed by Crystal Dynamics. It's a 3D action adventure where you play as a voodoo priest Akuji, who gets his heart ripped out on his wedding day. Not because he got left at the altar and was all upset about it, I mean literally gets his heart ripped out. Anyway, Akuji's trapped in the underworld and needs to fight his way back to the land of the living and get revenge on that. Akuji's voiced by Shaft himself, the legendary Richard Roundtree, and it seems pretty well put together. I can't help but be reminded of games like God of War when I play this, and they missed a trick in not making it into a spectacle action game like God of War or Devil May Cry. The fast-paced combat would have really lent itself well to the story and might have made it a bit more iconic than it ended up being. This was 1999 after all, and games on the original PlayStation were quickly being surpassed by Dreamcast and ultimately the PlayStation sequel, PlayStation 2. Go on. Hop on then. So, here I am in Amsterdam. I've gone into this cafe and there's loads of people smoking. Hardly anyone eating anything at all. Started to feel a bit funny, to be honest, breathing in all this smoke. Might have to get some fresh air. Anyway, I've been to a few museums and that. Some people don't seem too concerned about privacy here either. I've seen various women getting changed without closing the curtains on the windows for some reason. The food's all right here. Wait, what was I saying again? God, I just fancy a bit of cake. Or some cookies or something. Maybe some of those nice biscuits with the raisins in. That'd be nice. Oh, wait a minute. Flapjack. I love bleeding flapjack. Oh, you know what? Them chocolate bars. Anyone remember them? Bleeding hell. They used to have them in the 80s. It was like caramel wafer with like Rice Krispies on top, covered in chocolate. That's going to do my head in. What were they called? Someone help me out in the comments, will you? Anyway, I better get off because the room's starting to feel a bit wobbly and I've got the urge to start a rock band. Your attention spans won't last much longer anyway. Why are paediatricians so grumpy? Because they have little patience. Little patience. You know, because they're kids. Bleeding little shits. Hello, my name is Morris, and this is my 60-second review of Alone in the Dark on PC. Released in 1992 by Infogrames, the game features two playable characters, Edward Carnby, or Emily Hartwood, tasked with investigating the creepy Decito mansion after its owner tops himself. The player finds himself trapped in a mansion haunted by all sorts of nonsensical creatures that come to attack you for no reason, so you have to beat them off with your fists. You do eventually find some weapons lying around as you do, which makes dispatching the spooky blighters a bit easier. The game's also a bit unfair in places. You'll die randomly without any way of being able to prevent it, so that's ropey level design for you. The game's definitely a survival horror and beat Resident Evil to the punch a good number of years before they came along. Even the way that the player goes in and out of the menus to equip items seems directly ripped off. Anyway, for some reason when you kill an enemy they turn into bubbles, like they've just been cleansed with fairy liquid. I'll leave you to think on that. Hop on then.
Morris's Poetry Moments.
Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Bleeding rave. What old age pensioners go to raves? That'll not help them get to sleep with the loud bleeding music and the glow sticks and that. What a load of crap. You want to have a nice cup of warm milk before bed, not raging and thrashing around and that. What a load of bollocks. Why did the melon jump into the lake? It wanted to be a watermelon. A watermelon. You wouldn't find me jumping in a lake. Don't like water, do I? Hello, my name is Morris, and this is my 60-second review of Goldeneye 007 on the Nintendo 64 by Rare, released in 1997. Arguably one of the most beloved games of the era, this game was bleeding brilliant. From precise hit detection to fine aiming controls with the analog stick, you actually felt like the suave secret agent you were controlling. The name's Bond, James Bond. Levels were an interesting combination of action, stealth, and a plethora of mission-specific gadgets and items, and there were secondary objectives to challenge yourself to get that lucrative 00 agent status for bragging rights with your mates. It was perfect. The graphics and animation were great, and you can probably draw a line directly from this to the evolution of the FPS genre, through the likes of Medal of Honor to modern Call of Duty games. Maybe not everyone loved this game, and if that's the case, sit down and behave yourself. In my opinion, this one hasn't been topped, not before it or since. Go on. Hop on then. Bleeding hell. Ugh. I have to be bleeding naked, this crap. With all my brothers and that. It's a bit boring, actually. Why is it that you like watching all this stuff? Just sat here, begging. Chops away, tally-ho and that. I'm in a plane now, and I've been taking flying lessons. I'm going to be a member of the Green Arrows. Is it the Green Arrows? Not sure. But this is fun, isn't it? I've been loop-the-loop. I've been sick about 18 times. The only problem is when you loop-the-loop, you end up catching the sick in your cockpit as well. That's not too fun. Like boomerang sick. But yeah, I love it. And of course, even up here, you're getting all the free bleeding flies. Why were the teacher's eyes crossed? Because she couldn't control her pupils. Pupils. Because she's talking about the kids, because the kids are sometimes called pupils, and obviously you've got pupils in your eyes, haven't you? My bleeding pupils are getting crossed. Keep dropping my bleeding glasses. Bleeding b****s. Do you remember when I said I was going on holiday? Well, here I am in Egypt, obviously. I went around, I bought some tat and that, some pharaoh statues. Bleeding camels run off and left me. I only asked him if he'd got the amp. So it's all right here. It's bleeding not. Bit dusty. 3 out of 10. I'm all-inclusive, so it's mainly just bread. But if I don't like bread, I can have the slop, which I think it's like goat's eyeballs and that. These glasses keep slipping off too. The bleeder I bought them from said they'd fit. They're supposed to be dodgy Ray-Bans, but they're called Roy Bombs. Never heard of Roy Bomb. Had to haggle for these. Anyway, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to have to set off back now. It's a long bleeding walk, and it looks like there's a sandstorm coming in. So if you don't hear from me again, it's because I'm dead. Hello, my name is Morris, and this is my 60-second review of Carmageddon on PC, released in 1997 by Stainless Software. It's all a bit like the video nasty Death Race 2000. I'm talking about the original, not the one with Jason Statham in it. That was crap. It was a highly controversial game when it was released, mainly because it involved you mowing down pedestrians for points. It was even banned in several countries, and politicians complained the game would turn kids into serial killers. While some might argue that the game provides a cathartic experience, there were also racing elements featured in the game, and the physics were really good for the time it was released. Anyway, it's even available on mobile nowadays, so what are you waiting for? Go and play it. Hop on then.